Hold up. Gotta make sure I'm hitting the right buttons here. Yeah, that's right. There we go. Alright. Sorry, guys. Watching too many screens at once. So, anyway, here we go. We have 100% body fat versus textbook Dota. These guys are going at it. Textbook Dota's getting the first ban. They're banning out the Ember Spirit. I guess they watched the last match. They don't want to deal with that crap. But 100% body fat is ready for their next ban. So, yeah, guys, we had a horribly long wait here. Apparently, we're short on admins tonight. Bear with us as we try to make this happen as fast as we possibly can. So, Textbook Dota.
5 seconds.
They're ready to go. 100% body fat. Oh, they banned the Weaver.
Dyer's banned.
I can understand it. Weaver can be very annoyingly slippery. And unless you're literally going to commit to the mindset, I have to capture him and kill him, you usually don't want to pick that fight. I mean,
10
an
seconds
annoying
to
little
go.
cuss most of the game. Run in,
5 seconds.
Shikushi. Oh no, I got caught. Ult. Walk away.
Reserve time.
So, alright. Oh man, I didn't get much time to enjoy this last game, so this is going to be a little bit of fun here. I can take my time. I can point out little things. By the way, guys, if you haven't heard me cast before, I really hate reserve time because I want to have something to look at. And the first couple of bans, I know they're important. They drive me nuts, though, because people take so long. Like, oh, we should ban this. Oh, we should. And it's like, oh, yeah, it never matches the teams they're up against because you never know what the other guys are going to block. So, oh, they get rid of Furion. Death Prophet's out, too. But, yeah, she's an awesome pusher, great tower destroyer. But I don't think she really gets the love she used to get. So I don't know how many people play her well. Now, mind you, some of these guys have already played some matches tonight, so some of the other teams may have got a little scouting in there. Ancient Apparition being picked up by the Textbook Dota. I love Ancient Apparition. He does a lot of good overall damage, and that global ult. Even though, people can be like, oh, you can miss it. You can, but if you're playing on, like, any sort of semi-pro to pro level, you don't miss that many of those ults. They're almost all money makers. And I love playing him and just blasting that ult out on people. Plus, all those other skills really help you just kind of keep the damage coming out and slowing down. It's very good. Ancient Apparition's a good support all the way around, with a lot of utility, especially if they go high regen heroes. That ult can really help shut that down.
Naga Siren.
Naga Siren, we all know how much everybody loves her. She said, oh, you wanted a team fight. I'll just sing my song of my people, and you can all just shut up. Does allow for a lot of good setups, does allow for a lot of escapes. Plus, once she gets good in farm, those illusions, once you get a Radiance, are nasty. She can start farming with her illusions. Kind of like a Phantom that we know.
10 seconds to go.
Check that out. I love my Banana Mancer. My Banana Mancer is so great. The only support that is a decent semi-carry, depending upon your build, yet of course, but his main goal of every team fight is go in there and drop your ult. And then just walk away. If you can. I mean, he's got great slows, but the poison coming out of Venomancer is just so good. I mean, personally, my first item I get on him is
5 seconds.
A Venom Orb. Just so I can keep putting out even more damage early game.
Reserve time.
Everybody's got their flavor on how they want to do their stops. I've seen some very interesting builds. I've had quite a few arguments with buddies on which to get first. Always start off with his Q and just work my way down. So, but depending upon how the laning and all this goes, you really allows him to change whether he's a pusher, defensive warder. I mean, the free wards are just so great early game. You don't get near as many ganks safely on a Venomancer, especially in a lane, because they can throw the wards on the other side of the trees, and oh, you thought you were coming that way. Saw you, spotted you out with a ward. Just really allows them to be effective all game around. Now, late game, the wards are pretty much one shot, but yeah, take what you can get, right? Still free wards. Now, meanwhile, Textbook Dota is kind of looking at how they want to deal with this. Mirana is always a nice
Dyer's
choice.
ban.
Nothing's more annoying than that arrow. I don't care how many games of Dota I have played. I don't care how many games I've casted. I have seen that arrow land out of nowhere and just be like, oh, that guy's dead. You just know they're dead. There's no saving them. Because that arrow is just so good. Especially if she gets that long distance stun. Not counting that the ult is a free smoke. It's like, oh, yes, I'm going to kill somebody.
10 seconds to go.
I know a lot of people use it as an escape, but I find it's a very good aggressive
5 seconds.
tactic. Now, they're going to start banning out here. Get rid of the Gyrocopter. Get rid of the Elder Titans.
Radiant's ban.
Drop out the Bane. Now, dropping out the Bane kind of screams they want to go with somebody that they don't want to be disabled. Bane's a good one. If they ban out a Shadow Shaman here... No, they ban out the Rubik. So, they've got something up their sleeve there they really want to use for aggressive tactics. Meanwhile, in Textbook Dota's bans... They don't want to deal with any of the high damage, nuke 'em to death heroes. So it tells you they're kind of going with more of a, I won't say squishy, but more of a nuke base mindset. They want to really put out a lot of damage, and they don't want them to be taken out before the damage is done. So I expect to see some very interesting picks here. Maybe a Storm Spirit. People are like, oh, he's tanky. No, he's not tanky. He just moves around really quick and hard
Reserve
to
time.
Now, I wonder if 100% body set's kind of gotten a figure that they, we're all sitting there, everyone's looking at the band thing going, oh, how do I want to do this? Ooh.
Dyer's pick.
I like Centaur, but I like Centaur with a bad. And unless they're playing Naga Siren off lane... Well, no, they can do Centaur off lane, Naga mid. I mean, you just don't want a bad and... Well, I mean, he can play support, but you really don't need 3 technical support level, you know what I mean? I don't know, we'll see how that goes. Curiosity's got me kind of wondering here on which way they're going with this build. Though.
Reserve time.
Textbook Dota's kind of looking into what they want to do. They're working on that reserve time hard, and... I think at this point they've kind of realized, okay, we've got to do something to stop the apparent tanks that are coming our direction. Because Centaur Warrunner gives them a lot of options. He is extra tanky, and he allows them to get to the battle no matter where they are. He drops that ult, he can cross map. I mean, it does allow for a lot of movement. So, Visage coming in there, Familiar's going to give him a lot of map awareness and presence. Also, stuns like crazy, and the nuke coming out of Visage early game is really going to let him help take out some of the squishier supports like Venomancer.
10 seconds to go.
I love him, but he's squishy. I understand that.
5 seconds.
So, now 100% body fat, kind of figuring out what they want to do here. The Radiant, they have a decent lineup here, but I'm seeing 2 melee and 1 range. And they're up against 3 ranged heroes. So they've got a Viper pick. Nice.
Dyer's pick.
I like a Viper pick. Viper can just dish out damage all day long. And attacking him is something you have to do very carefully. Because that corrosive skin just procs on everything. You sneeze in his direction, corrosive skin's going off. It's like, I was just trying to keep you from last hitting. I was just trying to harass him.
10
it
seconds
just drives
to go.
you nuts sometimes. And as the game goes on, that slow
5
is
seconds.
really going to help him get in there and just pick off anyone that gets low. So, Textbook's got to pick up something that's going to survive the Viper or be able to deal with the Viper. Yet again, 100% body fat banned out a lot of the disablers. So, but the shackles are still an option. So, Wind Ranger's a great choice. Good pusher, good shackles. Power Shot's great for keeping the lane in control.
Dyer's
Also
banned.
forgetting those last shots off of the people running away. But banning out the anti-mages. They don't want to deal with any of that. Banning out the Tiny.
Radiant's pick.
I could see a Tiny with that group. Tiny tossing the Centaur into the middle of it, letting him, yeah, okay, I could see it. I could see it. It'd be a very brutal attack, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. So, no Tiny. What other option they got here? I'd like to see...
10 seconds to go.
They've got to decide how they're going to do it. If they're going to do an off lane, they need to pick somebody that's going to help them gank.
5 seconds.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Naga's decent with the net, but they need someone that can really get into the
Reserve
position
time.
and capture them. I'd like to see a troll. I really would. A troll warlord would be beautiful in there because, oh, Luna's not bad.
Dyer's pick.
She does a lot of damage, and farm is what she loves to do. So, Textbook's got to figure out how they want to deal with this one. A lot of situations can go bad here. Still looking here. I mean, I like Wind Ranger. She's going to do a good job of shutting down at least one with the shackles.
10 seconds to go.
But disable-wise, they don't have a lot of good options. Invoker's nice, though. He can come in there and really do a lot of good things. I mean, Invoker's such a rounded-out character. Depending upon how good the person is with Invoker is how effective he can be used to do just about whatever you need him to do. Oh, you need him to be a disabler? Got it. I mean, we're going to see how it's going to work out for him. Now, mids, I see Viper going... Viper's going to go bottom with Naga and Venomancer support. You've got Centaur Warrunner probably going on the solo lane. Luna, possibly mid, up against the Invoker. Then on Textbook Dota side, we've got Ancient, Visage, and Mirana. Wind Ranger on the solo, Invoker in the mid. Very standard.
5 seconds.
No real guessing on it, so yeah, it fits very well there. Waiting on the last person to pick up the last one. Alright, so we're going to start over here on the Dire side. We're going to go ahead and start talking about these guys. They've got a sexy courier. Check him out. A Snaggletooth Cherry. So, on the Ancient Apparition, we have War Chief. Now, wait a minute. We don't want to miss it. Enea is on the Wind Ranger. Very nice set much you had. Mr. Spike is on the Visage. Scepter is hanging out on the Mirana. And Narky has got that really nice set on Invoker. Now, flipping over to the Dire or the Radiant side, Luna is being played by Cyber 6. Round Box is on the Naga Siren, followed up with Centaur Warrunner on the Blue Quell. Christmas Toast has the Viper, and 1K Needles is on the Venomancer. Oh, very aggressive ward. I love this ward. This is a great position for it. They know they're there. They're kind of just waiting each other out. They want to pick this fight. Oh, be careful. Be careful, Naga. Not the place you want to be. And we've got the ping wars going on here. But it's 4 versus 3 here. Do they really want to pick that fight? So it's just been kind of a little bit of a...
And here we go.
Showing of the muscles there. Don't mind us as we flex a little. So, they like it, guys. Don't mind them. They're working hard.
No more
on
bets,
it.
please.
We have Invisibility getting denied by the Invoker. He's going Wex, guys. So, it's going to allow him a little bit of versatility here. I don't see him going push style, but quite possibly. Looks like we have a little bit of a rotation going on here. We have Venomancer going in the solo lane. I love Venomancer. And yes, he's a good solo. I don't see a lot of people push him as a solo, though. Now, this tri-lane up against the Wind Ranger, I'm not thrilled with. I mean, Hoof Stomp, Double Edge, they're both good ones for trying to take her out, especially once the net goes down. And Lucent Beam is a decent stun. So, I mean, they've got a decent stun, lockdown combos. They should be okay. But Venomancer has to be very careful in this. Because arrow can come out of anywhere. Visage has got Grave Chill. It's really going to affect him. Not counting Chilling Touch. Oh, well, Chilling Touch? Really? Well, I guess he's not going for the pickoffs. He's just going to go ahead and keep the damage on him. Maran, on the other hand, is going to get pretty much free farm here. She's got 2 shared tangos to really help keep control of the lane here. And Venomancer's just kind of sitting back. Just taking his time, not being too aggressive. Just a very patient game here. Meanwhile, Naga is looking for a chance to catch that Wind Ranger. Wind Ranger's already at Wind Run on the skilled and power shot, so definitely ready to stop anytime they get too close. She's just going to Wind Run away. So they've got to get that net off quick. Looks like they're going for it. Oh, lost the opportunity. Didn't get there quick enough. Nothing sucks more than an early game where you're going, oh, I have boots. No, I don't. Crap, I'm too slow. We've all gone for that gank and had a bad run. So, got double damage here. And check him out. Viper is hanging out here. Now, Viper's beaten the Invoker on last hits, but Mirana is stomping the Luna on last hits. Meanwhile, we got a smoke rotation coming out of the supports. They are moving in. They want to pick off the Viper. Good time to do it. He's at level 3. He's doing a decent job of getting his last hits, but he's not really in the position to keep control over this lane. Not quite sure how well Venomancer has noticed that they're missing, but Viper, on the other hand, is taking a good time of sitting back and making sure he's not overextending. So he's got to be very careful here. Grave Chill is up, and so is Soul Assumption. A lot of damage to come out. I see the nuke coming. There it goes, and
first blood.
Invoker gets the first blood.
As indeed I am first in everything.
Now they've got their pings off. Venomancer's going to go ahead and use this as a chance to step out and put a little bit of poison damage. He knows he has the opportunity. He's got to take it while he can. Because as soon as they get back on lane here, he's not going to be able to get any farm. So he goes back here, hides behind the trees. They're coming around. They're thinking about trying to go after him. They've got a good ward position. It really allows them to see what's going on back here. But Visage is even stacking. They're getting ready to try to force him at the tower. This is going to be a rough situation for Venomancer. He's got to figure out how he wants to stop this fight. First Blood has let the Invoker pick up phase boots already. He'll let him start getting his money in. Oh, but we got a support rotation coming out of the Radiant. They're coming around on the backside. They're thinking about picking up the Invoker. Meanwhile, Venomancer's doing his best to stay alive in this fight. Bad situation for him all the way around. He's doing what he can, but just not in the gala good positions. Now they've got to come over here and try to catch this Invoker, who is staying back very safely.
Ain't a pretty sight right now.
Oh,
Invisibility!
invisibility for the Naga Siren will help a lot, though. And with Dire not having
Radiant's
any wards
bottom
out there,
tower
they
seen
don't
better
see it
days.
coming. So Naga Siren's going to be able to get into a good position, drop that net, or the ensnare, and really do what they need to. Now, they know something's up, though. They haven't seen Naga in a while. They haven't seen the Centaur, so they're like, okay, what's going on here? They're even drawing on the map on it. They're like, we're not playing this game, guys. But, big thing to notice here is they're really paying attention to where everybody is. They don't want to run the risks. Naga's really just scouting people out right now. Invisibility just ran out, and now she's on bottom lane. And just got spotted out by the ward. So they know she's there. They're going to back off safely. This is really going to put them at a disadvantage, because now Naga Siren is all the way down here thinking she could help. And she's already been spotted out, so they just safely back away. They know she's there. They're waiting for her to come out. They might even try to turn this gank around and use it against them. Meanwhile, Viper's having to hide behind his tower. Not able to kick out damage he wants to. Really starting to get a little bit behind. So he's got to be careful. Luna is trying her best to keep her farm up. Doing the best out of the team right now on that side. But Mirana is really just getting free farm all day long. And not even Venomancer wants to pick this fight.
Bottom is missing.
They know they could try something, but they can't. Ward was just taken out, so they know they're up there, and they know that they can't really step out and do the damage they want to. So right now, they're just kind of sitting back, making sure that Venomancer doesn't get picked off too easily. Just kind of that whole safe farm thing. Take your safe farm, do what you got to with it. I think Venomancer's really expecting them to come back behind there. Thinking they're going to dive the tower. I'd really like to see them come out and get more experience here. They're not really getting the farm they need to. This is really going to set them back late game. Meanwhile, Centaur's trying to get a fight off. He wants to catch this Wind Ranger, but just not going to be able to get in there and do the damage he wants to.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
I mean, he's got his boots, just not enough.
There
Oh,
goes
even
Radiant's
tried
bottom
that.
tower.
There goes bottom tower. Venomancer's already TP'd down. He wants to get a kill. Doing the damage he can. Just, is it going to be enough? Nope. Visage gets away safely, even with all that poison on him. Meanwhile, Invoker flipped up top and picked off the Centaur War Runner. And Luna's low, so she's got to run back. She's got to get her heal up, but she's almost level 6. So when she gets back out there, she should be able to do a little bit more damage and get out where she needs to. Invoker's just enjoying free feeds. Looks like he's working on a Force Staff to back it up. Power Charge picked up by Luna. And Naga Siren is kind of holding down the mid lane as she gets ready to take these fights. She's got to be careful though. Invoker's going to come over here. Sees that there's... Sees an illusion rune, steps back, goes, okay. I don't really have to worry about that just now. Meanwhile, Viper's staying at bottom, and he's going to go ahead and keep putting the pressure on it. There's only Ancient Apparition down here protecting it. But, meanwhile, Naga Siren is being pushed over here by Invoker and Visage, and she really does not want to pick that fight. Only being level 3, she's going to have a hard time dealing with these guys. Well, she's now level 4. Meanwhile, Luna's up here trying to get the farm, trying to catch back up. Big things to note here, guys, is there's not a lot of items going in their direction. Mirana, Wind Ranger, and Invoker are doing a good job of getting their farm up and taking it every chance they can. Yeah, there's 3 kills on the Dire side, but that doesn't explain almost 5 grand in gold going their direction. A lot of it is just making sure they're always getting farm every single time. Every single fight, there's always farm going out. Oh no. Just barely out of range. Don't you love that? Now they know something's going on. They're trying to figure out how they want to do this fight though. There's 3 missing. And Venomancer and them just wanted to pick a fight. They wanted them over. They've got a smoke up, and they are moving their way over towards the top lane. If Luna and them are not careful, they're going to get picked off very nastily. Oh, there goes Tornado. Tornado's in. Stomp goes down. Shackle goes down. They're taking out the Luna as fast as they can. They don't want to let her get away. Centaur got out with the hoof stomp, but that was about all he could do. Miran, on the other hand, is still enjoying free farm. She's just going to keep farming it up. She doesn't mind. Let her take all the time in the world. She's already got a Midas recipe. That's going to help her, considering she's only about 100 gold from having that Midas.
Dire's mid tower's having technical difficulties. Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
Bottom tower, top tower, yeah, they're having a little bit of trouble. Meanwhile, they're trying to take the mid tower, so they have a little bit more coverage here. Unfortunately, they're going to lose 2 for 1 here. If they're not careful.
Have fun trying to bust
really bad is they're not even going to get the
now.
1.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
Viper's on the move, wants to pick a fight, doesn't really think he can get there. Centaur Warrunner has haste. He's going to try to slip around. Mirana pops her ult so that nobody can get caught. They're all going to walk around safely and look for a nice little gank if they can get one. Meanwhile, here comes the Dire. Or the Radiant, they're all slipping back in the back, thinking about smoking themselves. Funny thing is if they smoke and they go by each other, they'll know they're each other there. Still won't be able to do much, but they'll know. Meanwhile, Naga Siren just hit level 5. She still hasn't gotten her
Radiant's
6 yet.
mid-tower's
Midas is
getting
just
banged
picked up
up.
by Mirana. She's going to enjoy it. About to use it to her advantage, obviously. Mid tower is getting abused here, though. Viper's up, level 8, ready to go, but Venomancer's only level 5. Not really going to be able to do the
Radiant's
damage he wants.
mid-tower ain't doing so good.
Centaur Warrunner's only level 4, so his ult's not even into play yet either. So I'm hoping to see a little bit of change in textures coming out of the Radiant as they look into this moving
Radiant's
forward.
bottom tower's seen better days.
Big thing to notice here, guys, look at the item builds. We've already got a Midas here. Almost completed Force Staff over here
Radiant's
on
bottom tower's seen better
Invoker.
days.
And it'd be funny to see that getting built into something useful. But there's no major items over here other than power treads on the Radiant side. They just haven't been able to get any money. They're not getting the farm they really want. They're unable to control their lanes as well as they'd like to. And Mirana's just been enjoying free farm for a while.
Radiant's top tower's taking hits.
So if they're not careful... Oh, wait, we might have a cat fight. Literally. Oh, but we don't want to miss the fight over here. Sorry. Alright, Venomancer's going to try to kick out some damage. Not able to do what he wants to. Kicks out everything he possibly can. Venomancer comes over there. Still doesn't have his ult yet, but tries to kick out some damage. Just not going to have it. Naga Siren, yet again, doesn't have her ult. Unable to do anything to stop that fight. So they're just kind of having to eat it and take what they can. Meanwhile... Oh, did they spot it out? They're baiting out this double damage. They want someone to dive for it. Unfortunately,
Double damage!
Naga's going to have to pick it up and run away. They don't have the mana to pick these fights. They want to, but they don't have it. Venomancer's ward's coming into effect again. He's able to see what's going on. Luna, on the other hand, has had to roll back to mid, unable to really do anything to stop the Mirana. Who, by the way, has her ult back up and could TP away anytime she wants to. Working on a Yasha there, it's going to really help her attack speed. Keep the damage coming out. Going to eventually probably move that into a Manta there. Unless just for some strange reason she decides to just carry a Yasha around for fun, you know. I've seen a few people do that. Only in some games. We've got smoke going up here, though. They know somebody ran through there, but unfortunately they're not able to stop it. Ha 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 ha. Yet again, sentries. Just barely in the wrong spots. Naga Siren, you're in a bad spot again, sweetie. Don't have your ult. Oh, no, wait, you got your ult.
How about
You
that?
didn't get to use it, though. And there goes the arrow. Oh, didn't even get a
Trouble
creep. What fun
brewing at
is
Radiant's
that?
bottom tower.
Yeah, she gets her ult, doesn't even get to use it. That's just so bad. You'd feel sorry for you, right? Right? Meanwhile, Luna's looking for a little bit of revenge. She wants to get in here. She wants to kick out some damage. But she's done a good job of catching up on the last hits. She's trying her hardest to stay right on their tails. Visage has got his ult up, though. Kicking out those familiars. Gonna start kicking out the damage. Naga Siren comes in and sings the song of her people. Shuts down any thoughts they had for a fight. Now they're just thinking about picking that fight as best they can. Oh, Naga, be careful, sweetie. You're out of mana.
How about that?
They've already got the dust down, so it's really helping them kick out some damage. Invoker's over there trying his best to shut them down, but unable to really get into position. So, 1-for-1 trade, not the trade they were aiming for, but definitely a lot better trade than what they've had so far. So, take what you can get, right, guys? Now, if they find these two little money pots sitting right here, that'd be nice for them. Even Venomancer would love some of that free money. Too bad they missed them. Oh, not even Luna gets to take him out. That's so bad. Whatever. Meanwhile, Mirana's going back to farming. Okay, I can just stand back here and farm. Naga Siren does not want to play that game with her. Definitely not strong enough to take that fight. So, she TP's away, and they know something's going on over here. That double ward position right there is really giving them a lot of heads up of what's going on. We got a sentry over here. Protects, make sure they don't see anything going on. This ward's getting ready to expire. Gives them good vision of the river, but on it, unfortunately, once it expires, they're not going to see anything. With this one just now expiring, they don't see this going on in the river, as Visage is kind of just floating around, figuring out what he wants
Dyer's
to do.
mid-tower could use a little help.
Meanwhile, not a single tower has gone down on the Dire side. They've done a good job of keeping the pressure on the Radiant and making sure they're not able to keep the damage going. So it's very good to watch out for, guys, but you got to be careful. Oh, there's a regen. Naga, you know you want the regen. Even if you don't need it, you should keep them.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
Alright, Wind Ranger's going to go ahead and take out this bottom tower. She'll just eat the damage. Well,
Radiant
with Wind
lost
Run,
one of them bottom
because she
towers.
can.
Dyer's top tower's getting beat down.
So, they're doing a lot of damage, trying to kick out what they can. Problem is, they can't get in position to kill what they want to. Got the flying bird of the brave chicken. We love chickens. And Mirana pops that ult. Now she's looking to get into a good position. She wants to get where she can see him.
Yes.
And she dives in, takes out the Venomancer. And just keeps walking away. She's fine with that. One easy kill. Nothing really to stop her. And she just backs away. She's got Wind Ranger there, just in case she needs a shackle. Force Staff is ready to go as they're looking to pick the fight. She Force Staffs up into that beautiful spot so she can see everything that's
Radiant's
going
mid-tower
on.
could use a hand.
Oh, beautiful. Naga Siren gets picked off just because she was in a bad spot.
Radiant's mid-tower's coming
Oh.
apart.
They're thinking about picking the fight again.
Someone's having technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. I bet. So,
Trouble brewing
anyway,
at Radiant's bottom tower.
Luna's doing a job. She's catching up very hard on last hits. She wants to get that money coming in. Problem is she needs to be focusing a little bit more on getting a good
Radiant's
stop here.
mid-tower's getting banged up.
She's going to lose another tower here. Not really sure if that's going to work out
Dyer's
for her or
top
not.
tower,
They haven't.
you know
the
the
big
drill.
problem that's really killing them is they
Radiant's
haven't picked off that
mid-tower's
many
coming
on the
apart.
Dire. It's 1-9. They need to put
Radiant's
some damage out on them.
mid-tower's in
Need to
trouble.
start picking them off.
The Dire
And-
might want to mine their top tower.
They just haven't gotten in a good position in team fights to really start picking them off. Dire, on the other hand, is making sure they're in position every time. Every time someone's there, there's two more guys right behind them, helping them pick them off, making sure that there's no chance they're going down. So, here it is. We're looking at 18, almost 19 minutes into the game, and they barely have these towers at half health. So Radiant's really got to be a little more aggressive here. They've got to figure out how to handle these team fights better. All they need is one good team fight. You know the rule. All it takes is one team wipe, and the whole game changes. So Mirana's just picked up her Manta. Hey, look, I figured she's going that way. Visage picks up a Mechanism. That's going to allow him to kick out there and do what he needs to. Unfortunately, it might be a little bit late. She sings the song of her people. She wants to see them.
Allies disappear.
Oh! Luna's trying to get in there. Can't get into position to pick him off yet, though.
Honor.
Oh! They may lose Luna in this fight if they're not careful. Even Venomancer's taking a lot of damage, but they haven't gone down yet. They're still kicking out the damage. Viper's trying to get in there, trying to pick some people off. Venomancer's trying to come in and slow them down. Unable to really stop them here.
That's 4 in a row.
And Wind Ranger comes in, gets off some shots. Going to take some people out.
2 down.
Just unable to get in there and cause the damage they want to. A lot of damage coming out, just not enough. And them almost picking off the Luna is really what cost them there. They really needed her in that fight a little longer. And unfortunately the Dire knew that, so they just kept dealing all the damage they could at her as they were running away. She wasn't able to get in a position for her ultimate, so... I mean, Ancient Apparition went down, but meanwhile, they picked up a few more kills on the Dire side, which Radiant really needs it to be the other way around. They need to take a lot more kills with very little losses.
Radiant's top tower's hurting.
There goes the arrow. Oh, just toss it in the wind. Make sure no one's coming. Looks like they're going to lose another tower here. They can't even step out and take the fight. They want to, But ults are all down. They really can't get into
lost the
position to
top
do the
tower.
damage. Centaur's ready to cause some damage, and unfortunately he just can't get in position. Luna's taking her farm up, doing what she needs to. She wants to get her BKB. Already at the Ogre Club, working on it. Visage has picked up his medallion, and arcane boots have been picked up. So this is really going to let the Dire become more dangerous. They're going to keep doing this. They're going to keep farming up. Oh, looks like we're going to get a Roche run here, guys. You don't get to see that too often anymore. People seem to be like a little afraid to fight Roche because he's got a little bit of meat on him now.
Poor Roshan.
So started off nailing him with an arrow and then just start beating him for fun because they can. Oh, medallions stuck in the stash. They really would usually like to use that here. Usually. Still gonna take him down pretty quick.
Rose won't be coming back for a while.
I mean, yeah. Go ahead, pick it up, Invoker. You know you want to. There you go.
For ages more.
Alright, and they go straight into a smoke gank. They're not even playing around. They go straight into smoke, and they're looking for someone to pick off. And looks like they're going to find Luna if she's not careful. She pops the smoke on the familiars, gives them up a little bit, but Medallion's on the Visage now. It's going to really allow him to shut down any major fights they're thinking about having. Ron, on the other hand, going back to farming. She doesn't have enough money yet. Give her a minute. Working on it. Look like she's most likely starting to build towards a Maelstrom, but could be a BKB also. Most people start with the Ogre Club, but when you've got the Hand of Midas, you just take what you can get because you'll have it soon enough. Oh, we got a Scythe of Ice on the Wind Ranger though, and this is really going to be annoying for them. They've got to deal with her disabling one of them during the fight. Yet again, Luna does not have her BKB yet, so she's not going to be able to shut that down.
Tower.
Oh, the money and gold change though. Woo. Gonna be a very hard turnaround here, guys.
Dire's top tower.
Dire's had a lot of time to enjoy farm. And this is one of those things, you have to deny the farm. If you cannot deny the farm, you need to go get enough farm elsewhere. And unfortunately, they couldn't deny the farm, and they didn't find the farm anywhere else either. They're just dropping random items. Don't mind this, guys. We're just doing what we got to here. Wards are up top. They want to make sure they're not seen as they slip around to the sides and all. Oh, Luna, you have my luck. You dive right into those. Oh. They pick her off. She's not able to get away. She does pick up her Mithril Hammer, so she's not a complete loss, but she's got a definite hard fight here ahead of her because now Luna's down.
Radiant's bottom tower.
They may not have anyone to deal with this fight. Buyback status. Luna doesn't have it for another 30 seconds. So, here we go. Got the song. Song finishes up. They land in there, do as much damage as they possibly can, but they've got to pick people off quick. Centaur Warner gets picked off. There goes Venomancer. There goes Naga. It's a full drop, and there goes the GG coming out of them. Good game, guys. Just one of those games where you really need that farm, and you just couldn't get it. Marana picks up her Desolator just to kind of finish it off. Dire was in a good position, and they held it from the get-go. I think a lot of it really shut them down there when they had the aggressive tri-lane.